You were a major blessing for some people, and they blew it. They really blew it. You are the biggest blessing that they could have received, and they blew it. See, in that moment, people didn't see your value. In that moment, people didn't act with integrity. In that moment, people didn't steward you. People didn't take care of you. They didn't nurture you the way they should have. You were the answer to their prayers the whole time, and they blew it. You were the answer to their prayers the whole time, and they blew it. Listen here, some people had ample amount of time to make things right. But then it came to a point where God said, not my child. Not my child. You've been cruel long enough. You used them long enough. You abused them long enough. You overlooked them long enough. You neglected them long enough. You betrayed them too many times. Some of these people were operating in seasons of grace. It was by the grace of God that you were still in their life. But when I tell you, they're in for a rude awakening. Because it just hit them what they lost. It just hit them. You was the biggest blessing, and they blew that. Listen here. Silently, secretly, they sitting over there trying to figure out how did I fumble that? Come on now. How did I mess that up? God gave them something so good. I'm talking about not only were you the answer to their prayers, you was the answer to several prayers. Come on now. Just being connected to you, that one open door had hundreds of open doors behind it. All off of you. All because of you. All because of the favor on you. Listen here. These people have ruined one of the best opportunities ever. And they're going to have to sit back and pray for another one. And it's not to say that they won't get another one, but you are a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'm talking about you're such a rare gem that when people find you, they better treat you like gold. Listen here. They better treat you like the world's rarest gem. They better handle you with care. You know? Because you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It ain't nobody else out here like you. You're one of one. Put that in the comments. Say, I'm one of one. So they messed that up. And they know it. They know it. Some of them, they messed up so bad to the point they know it ain't no coming back from that. They gotta take that L to the chin like it's nothing. To lose you is to take a major L. I'm talking about that's a major L. You so rare that if anybody took a loss and you was that loss, that's life-changing. That's life-altering. You know? You can't be replaced. You're irreplaceable. You know? These people, they should have handled you with care. You was their biggest blessing. And they ruined it. And they trying to figure out, if only I could go back in time, what I would do different. You're going to have a lot of people coming to tell you where they went wrong. You're going to have a lot of people saying, man, I wish, it woulda, coulda, shoulda. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. If they didn't know that you was the one, well, they know now. They know now. You got some people that's just literally, they know they'll never find another you. They trying their hardest to make All of these people walk in your shoes. They trying their hardest to find your duplicate. They want a replica version of you. Knock off. You know, they had the real thing. They trying to find somebody like you, and they can't find nobody like you. They ain't doing nothing but settling. Listen here, some of these people, they know they messed up. They had the best of the best when they had you. You was the best that they ever had. I don't think you understand the impact that you left on their life. You really showed some people some things. You really looked out for some people in some ways that their own family didn't look out for them like that. You really, healed some people's soul, in such a way. Some of y'all are like human medicine for people. You the remedy. And they out here still searching and looking and trying to find that remedy, but you really the only solution to their problems. They know they messed up. It's on their conscience right now. A week that go by where you ain't on their mind. Every other day, you pop up into their memory, into their head. Some of these people, they don't know whether to love you or hate you. They don't know whether they like you or not. They don't know what to do with you. But they know you special. They know you chosen. They know you blessed. They know that you're above and not beneath. See, some of these people, it took for them to lose you, for them to realize what they had. And my God, when they finally realized what they fumbled, I'm talking about endless tears. The pain that you can't imagine. They want you back. They don't know how to get you back. They don't know what to say. Every time they try to reconnect themselves to you in some type of way, it blow up. Some of them never thought they'll see the day that you'll walk out their life, or that God will remove you from them. You long gone, or you on your way out that door. And I'm telling you, you thinking that people don't care. They silent, but you on their mind. Trust me, you in their search bar. They going through old pictures, looking at old memories of you and them. You was the best that they ever had. Nobody treated them like that. Nobody took care of them like that. Come on now. Nobody supported them the way that you supported them. Nobody gave them that feeling that you gave them. Nobody lit their fire like that. They took you for granted. They mishandled you, Some of these people, they let other people play them out their position. They listened to what Sue, Ann, Sally, Jim, Jack, and Joe, what all of them had to say, Not understanding that seasons are temporary, and some of them they let people talk them out of their biggest blessings. And here they are, too weak to stand, firm and develop their own opinion and make decisions for themselves. They followers. Everybody need the opinion and the acknowledgement and the recognition from others. Some of these people let other people play them out of their blessing. They still got theirs. They done talked you out of yours. And by now, listen here, God is not waiting on nobody. Listen here, somebody else, you are the answer to somebody else's prayer. It's somebody else that's gonna value you, that's gonna love you, that's gonna embrace you, that's gonna be more than happy to work with you, that's gonna be more than happy to be with you, that's gonna be more than happy to take care of you, that's gonna be more than happy to be a friend to you, to stand with you in solidarity. Listen here, it's gonna be somebody else that's coming along, and that's gonna be the door. They're gonna be like, wow. It ain't gonna be no question. I guarantee you they not gonna fumble. I guarantee you they not gonna fumble. Listen here, there's so many people that was looking at your folks in they position and being like, dang, I wish I could be in their shoes. You know what I'm saying? The same people that they embarrassing you in front of, these same people wish they could be in their shoes. You know? They showing out for their friends and their family the whole time. Everybody looking at them like, boy, what I wouldn't do to be in your shoes, you know? Girl, what I wouldn't do to be in your shoes, you know? Come on now. You was the best thing smoking. You really were. You really were. They'll never find another you. They'll never meet another you. You know? True enough, it's plenty of fish in the sea. It's plenty of people out here in the world. But it's just some people that you come across them and they give you that once in a lifetime experience, that once in a lifetime feeling, you know, a love like no other, you know, a friend like no other, you know, family like no other, you know. These people, they really fumbled a major blessing. Listen here, whoever finds you on this journey, they are so lucky. They are so blessed to be in connection to you. They better know what to do with you when they get you. They better treat you like God's gift. They better thank God and give him all the praises for you, because it's just something about you. You carry a divine favor, so when people are in connection to you, they even more blessed than what they were. I'm talking about just sitting next to you, blessings are falling in their lap. Favor will rub off on them just being elbows length room close to you, you know, just rubbing elbows. Come on now. You're such a lucky individual. Everything about you is blessed. These people lost a major blessing. You know, not only were you going to be a blessing for them in the now, but in the future as well. These people have no clue, boy, what they did. They have no clue. When I tell you all glory goes to God, man, all glory goes to God. You really out here having your way right now. Listen here, they should have treated you right when they had you. Ain't no coming back. You can't come and you can't leave. Ain't no coming and going, coming and going, coming and going. Some of these people, they was in and out your life until one day they couldn't come back across that threshold. They couldn't come back through that door. The door was shut. When they left, they came back only to find you wasn't there. You wasn't still waiting. You not where they left you. You on to something different now. You know, life will never be the same without you. Some of these people, you are the remedy for them. You're haunting some people. They can't get over you. You truly believe that people just be moving on and that's just it. You're just dead to them. You're just forgotten. When I tell you, you might be gone, but you ain't forgotten. You living rent-free in these folks' head. I'm talking about you might not be around, but they still thinking about you. They still looking you up. They still watching. Only thing they can do is hate from the sidelines now. Only thing they can do is smile at you. Smile at you from afar. Admire you from afar. You know? You got some people that know they didn't do right by you, man. They know it. They can't do nothing but watch you from wherever they can observe and monitor you. From wherever they can view you. They can't do nothing but look from over there and just admire you. And, you know, dang. I had that. Dang. I fumbled that. Come on now. You was a really good friend to some people. A really good lover to some people. A really good business partner to some people. And some of these people, they're going to see you be successful. Things are not going to turn out the way that they thought it was going to turn out. One monkey don't stop no show. These people going to look back and they're going to see you and they're going to be like, dang, what a sight to see. Dang, look how successful they are. Dang, if I would have stayed around, if I would have stuck it out, if I would have hung in there. But thank God they fell off when they did, because we don't need nobody hanging around just for the success. We don't need nobody hanging around just when times look good. They wasn't around when things got tough. Some people left you during your seasons of lack. The bills past due, things hard for you, you know, going through everyday life struggles that don't last, you know. Gotta make some sacrifices and some choices, you know, this or that. You in a season of having to pick this or that, you know. People couldn't sit with you in those seasons and just wait it out, you know. They left and moved on to something that was better, something easier, something that was giving them more, you know. And sometimes, you know, us as people, we don't know that when a thing begins to mature, that's when it gets good, you know. Something about the maturity dates, you know. All glory goes to God. They should have waited a little while longer. Now they can't do nothing but admire you from wherever they at, you know. You're going to have some people trying to sneak and snake their way back in. But you leave them doors shut because God got something much better for you. You're going to say to yourself, this is much better. More than I could ask for. You know, this is far better. Goodness. You know? They fumbled the biggest blessing ever. And they know it. You don't got to wonder if these people know. They know it. They know that you was the one. They know that you was the best. They know that you're number one. You got some people out here right now. Let me tell you something. Your ex somewhere, and they still got you number one. And they literally settled. They can't be with you. They're going to be with somebody. But if they had a choice, they'll definitely be with you. If they had a choice, they'll definitely come back to you. If you open that door, they'll come running through it, you know. Some of y'all really got tired and said you ain't going back. Not again, you know. The cycle is done. And some people, man, all they got to hang on is memories now. Because they fumbled a really good person. A really big blessing. And that could be very hard for some people. When you know you had something very good and you can no longer get it back ever again, it could be very hard for somebody. It could be life-altering for some people. Some people, they may never get over it. They may never get over it, you know. You would think people been healed by now. All these years going by, they still stuck. I'm talking about they done had countless relationships after you. Countless partners after you. And they still, let me tell you something, every now and then they reach out to let you know probably what y'all should have been, could have been, you know. Because you was really the best that they ever had. It's all about how you see yourself. See, you're such a humble individual that you never saw yourself like that. Like, I'm the number one. You could think that they got X, Y, Z and this, many, that, and all these options. But when I tell you what's options when you got quality. Quality over quantity. You the one. Not the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 200. You the one. You their top choice. If they had a choice, it'll be you. I'm talking about, listen. You don't even realize how much of a gem you are. You are a true gem. They'll never find another one like you. They'll never find nobody else to do it like you. They'll never find nobody else to be it like you. Okay? Listen here. Not only did they fumble you, but I'm talking about life didn't stop when things didn't work out. When things, you know, went south, when y'all broke up, when y'all parted ways, when y'all decided not to be friends, when y'all decided not to work together, when y'all had the last argument or the last fight, or when things just, you know, silently fell off, you know. When communication stopped, life didn't stop. Some of these people are going to have to come back to find you way better than where they left you. I'm talking about you've been applying so much pressure that you ain't even the same person. You better than what they had when they was with you. Who you are today is far better than who you were when they was with you. So if you was number one then, listen here, some of these folks know you out their league. They know you out their league. Listen, all glory goes to God, man. Some of these people, they know for a fact that you are out of their league now. They don't know what to do. They can't do nothing but see you in all of your splendor and all your glory that the Lord has bestowed upon you. And they can't do nothing but say, wow. Wow. Because God is really good. God is so good. Listen here. When I tell you, you were the biggest blessing, they would have been blessed even more just being connected to you. Listen here, some of these people, you on their mind right now. And they like, dang, I wonder where they at in life now. I wonder how they doing in life now. And you doing way better than them. Whether you believe it or not, you got more peace than them. You got more joy than them. You have in your way more than them. Some of these people don't know what to do with themselves. And here you are, looking like you got it all together. Looking like you got all the answers, Doing much better. I don't think you understand how well you are doing. You are doing very well. Even if the beginnings are humble. Even in your lesser days, you was still the best that they ever had. So as you continue to go higher and higher and higher and have more and more and more, when I tell you, you got some people feeling some kind of way. Listen here, you was the biggest blessing ever. And some of these people feel entitled to have you. They don't want to have you back. They're going to feel entitled. But you can never go back because God said, I got something so much more, so much better for you. Don't go back. And don't worry about nothing that you lost. You continue to move forward. Because if you snooze, you lose. A lot of people, they slept on you. They was in their seasons of sleeping. But I bet they finna wake up in a second. Are you woke? Listen here, they was sleeping on you. But they gonna have to wake up in a second. But you snooze, you lose. They should have did better. If you knew better, you would do better. Some of these people, you gotta really forgive them because they didn't know better. Some of these people, they didn't know better. They didn't know better by a long shot. You was a major blessing and they fumbled it out in their days of immaturity. When they lacked self-awareness. Whole time you thinking that it was you. It ain't got nothing to do with you. They just unhappy within themselves. They can't make decent decisions. They can't keep relationships going and keep it thriving and flourishing. Because they still fighting silent battles within themselves. It was never you. It was never you. You could have gave them the world. Listen here, it was never going to work out because they wasn't ready to receive it. Some people don't know what to do with your type of love. Some people don't know what to do with your type of friendship. Some people don't know what to do with you. I mean, you can give a good thing to some people, but some people, they get a good thing and they blow it. You could give a person something good and they don't know what to do with it. Just because you give somebody something good, that does not automatically mean that they're going to know what to do with it. Some people are going to literally squander it. Some people are not going to be grateful for it. Some people are going to feel entitled. Some people are going to overlook it. And it's not until it's gone that they realize what they could have did with their blessing. What I could have did with that. What I should have did with that. You got a lot of people talking about woulda, coulda, shoulda when it come to you. You're going to have a lot of people that's just sitting back, reminiscing, stuck on the thoughts of you and the memories of you. That's all they got. When they tell about their best days, their glory days, trust and believe your name is in the mix. Because you was around the best days that they had, They had some really good times. They're going to think about back in the day, when things were good, when things were this way. You bring about feelings of nostalgia in people. When people see you, they literally see a time period, a time capsule of good days. And they like, dang, was the good old days, That was a good time. Your name is associated with blessings. These people, they didn't know what to do with you. They fumbled you. They didn't know what to do with you. They didn't know how to handle you. They didn't know how to keep you. Some of these people, they had more than enough time, more than enough grace to get themselves together. Because you was going to keep growing, and if they was going to keep staying stagnant, it was going to grow apart one day anyway. A lot of people, they can't go where you was going anyway. Literally. It was destined for things to not work out. Y'all going down two different paths. You can't live somebody's life for them. You can't make choices and decisions for them. You can stand in a person's face all day and say, look, I'm the better option. Look, I'm the one. Hey, I'm it. Hey, I'm this. And people will not give a hoot. They would, listen here, they'll carry on like they can care less. It's not till they lose something that they realize, dang, I just had the biggest blessing ever and I fumbled it. Because I didn't do right. Because I didn't do right. Because I fell short. Because I was in lack. Listen here. All glory goes to God. Because you got major blessings coming. If you just continue to move forward, continue to take steps. I'm talking about surely your day for thriving, your day for blessing is coming. You are already thriving. You are already blessed, but you're just going to go glory to glory. And you don't need no dead weight. Nobody that's going to hold you back. Nobody that's going to delay you. You don't need none of that. If they knew better, they'd do better. People going to have to realize when they got a real big blessing, when they in the presence of a real big blessing, And a lot of people don't see that until you far gone. Like I said, you snooze, you lose. If they knew better, they'll do better. You going higher. Glory to glory. Somebody is praying for you right now. You the answer to somebody else's prayers. And boy, when they find you, I'm talking about literally they're going to worship out loud. Listen here. You're the answer to somebody's heart that needs healing. Listen here. You're the other half to someone's soul right now. You don't even know it. I'm going to tell you, when they find you, they're going to be a real worshiper. You're going to know, because they're going to openly say, thank you, Lord. They're going to thank God for you. They're going to look at you like the blessing that you are. They're going to recognize you for who you are. They're going to thank God for you. They're going to praise God for you. And they're going to treat you as if you are a gift from God. Okay? They ain't going to play about you. You see, again, if you knew better, you do better. And if somebody coming that's going to know better, and they're going to do better. They're going to have better. And you are better for them. They want better. You understand? So don't worry about nothing from the past, That's some of these people karma, to miss you, to think about you, to see you off in the sunset, to see your success and not have a hand in it or a part in it. That's some of these people karma, to be out of your life. That's what they're owed. They couldn't stay anyway. God removed them. Don't worry about no doors that has been shut. God said, I'm going to shut doors that no man can open, and I'm going to open doors that no man can shut. So you focus on the doors that are opening for you. Don't look back at them shut doors. Don't worry about that. Listen here, God is so good. You really deserve all that you got coming. You really deserve to be a blessing to somebody else, and for them to be a blessing to you as well. Somebody gonna realize your value. They're gonna see your worth. Listen here, and they're gonna know that you are one of one. See, everybody don't got eyes to see. But God is sending somebody your way that got eyes to see, and they're gonna know that they just stumbled upon a rare gem. And it's gonna be like two in a kind, listen here, 2 peas in a pod, twins. They're gonna be just the same for each other. Blessings for each other, and y'all gonna be fruitful and multiply. Literally, this is your prophetic message. You are about to be fruitful and multiply with somebody. All right? And they're going to be good for you. They're going to be of God. Okay? They're going to be a worshiper just like you. They're going to be lit just like you. They're going to be blessed just like you. Anointed just like you. Gifted just like you. I'm talking about you going listen here. People in your past, they didn't know what to do with your anointing. They didn't know what to do with your spiritual gifts. They didn't know nothing about none of that, honey. God is about to pair you with somebody who is anointed, who gonna know about. So listen here, God's about to pair you with somebody who on your same level. They're on the same page as you. Come on now. Y'all gonna strengthen each other. Y'all gonna sharpen each other. All glory goes to God for what he's about to bring to your life, because you deserve to have the best as well. You are the biggest blessing, and you deserve to be a blessing to somebody else and for somebody to be a blessing to you. So don't worry about the past. Forget the former things. Don't worry about what's leaving. Don't worry about it. You know, God got some new things for you, some good things for you. It's just about if you're ready to receive, if you want to receive. You know. Listen, go to paintopurpose.co and get your anointing oil. All right. It is a powerful yoke breaker. All right. It is the ultimate spiritual weapon. All right. Anybody going through spiritual warfare, you need spiritual protection, you know, divine healing, prosperity, divine favor. It attracts all of that. All glory goes to God. You just got to have faith. But you got to put your faith in Jesus. All right. If you would like to book a one-on-one coaching call with me, you can go to paintopurpose.co and book your one-on-one coaching calls. Also, if you would like to sow a seed into this soil, sow your seed of $88.88. The links are in the description box in the comment section, as well as listed on the screen. You are watching Pain to Purpose with the Victorious One. I am Tiara Onise, and I'll be back with another word for you soon.